Okay, I'm good. Okay, we'll see you soon. Okay.
What is empowerment? What impact does it have on our community? Seeking to understand the mind of an entrepreneur? Let's find out. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to another segment of the 21st Century Entrepreneur. I'm your host, Ronald Smith, or DJ Ronnie Ron of the Music Industry Networks. Music Industry Networks, LLC. And so this is the 21st Century Entrepreneurs Podcast. And we want to thank you so much for joining us. We got a great show lineup for you. But hey, we'll be back. We want to get the words to a few of our sponsors. Thank you so much.
Hey everybody, Joanna Lauer here. As a singer, an actress, and a Christian, I know just how important social media can be. It's a place where you can network and connect with new people, keep in touch with friends and family, you can promote your business and even spread the gospel. But social media can also be a place of negativity, stress, posts and images that believers just don't want to see. The solution? Savior Connect. Savior Connect is a brand new social media platform specifically designed for believers. Much like other social media sites, you can create your own free profile, add pictures, posts, and links, all without having to worry about seeing worldly images and messages. Savior Connect is the place where believers from all over the world can get connected. To create your profile, go to SaviorConnect.com today. Savior Connect, the Christian social network.
Oh, yes. Hey, we're back. And yes, we have the owner himself or one of the representatives himself. We're going to be talking with him about that, Howard Superstore. But real quick, also want to give shout outs to our other advertiser sponsor, Miss Annette Hankerson. All right. It's IM.Academy. And you want to go and check her out if you want to learn about crypto trading, NFTs, much more. Get the education level up for the future, all right, on your technology. So go ahead and give her a call out there in the California area. She is there waiting for you. I'm telling you, it's a great program for those who are ready to level up in the future, okay? Hey, without further ado, we want to thank Mr. Howard Martell that's on with us, howardsuperstore.com. Genicity, I'll make sure I said that right. How you doing there, sir?
Very blessed, Ronald. Very blessed.
Great.
In these turbulent times we live in, but very blessed and stuff because I know God's in control.
Yes, definitely. And look, we want to thank you. I definitely personally want to thank you for being an advertiser here on Music Industry Networks, LLC, since last summer or so.
Yes.
And again, man, again, thank you so much for all that you do and for your company. And we're going to get more into that. All right. And if you all have any questions or comments, hey, feel free to jump on board as we talk about Howard Martell's with howardsuperstore.com. And I tell you, he's been doing some fabulous things, and he has some new products he definitely want to talk about. So, how's things been going so far with your business?
With anything that I'm doing, just like any business, we're being affected by the higher cost of things, as everybody across the country, across the world, is experiencing as we get out of this pandemics, as I call it in the Bible and stuff. So it's an adjustment period, but there's so many people, Ron, that are looking for an opportunity to earn money. Plus, being an entrepreneur and stuff, I've been doing it. Like I said before, I've been on the show before, over 30 years, mainly part-time. But man, I just did my taxes, and I lowered my taxes from the higher tax bracket to 10%.
Okay. All right.
So legally and ethically, because I have a home-based business and because I formed a small, corporation and stuff under the blanket where I have Genesity and anything else that I might be doing. But as I said, it's starting to pick up. As you know, I've been going to school and finishing up my college degree. So I'm on spring break right now.
Congratulations.
Tidewater Community College here in Virginia Beach. So I'll have my degree very
Okay.
soon.
Beautiful.
So that's why we haven't connected in a while, because math was always my nemesis.
Same here. I totally get it. Yes, sir.
Yes. But as I get through that, that's something I've been working on for a while, and it'll be a nice accomplishment to have that, at least knock it out. And then as we open up more and more, hopefully I'll be able to do some more events and stuff like I did before the pandemic and stuff. Like out in Portsmouth, they had the gospel event that happened. Of course, it rained a lot too.
Right.
But I'm looking forward to the opportunity to be able to speak to your audience, because there's so many knockoffs of businesses out there that just take your money, but they don't give you good quality products that consumers need.
Right.
Whether it's weight loss, whether it's immunity support, all these things I've been taking, and I'm like a living testimony when it comes to that and stuff, because I'm down 30 pounds. Okay.
Right.
And we were talking about this earlier with my Gen Silver, my Gen Health, and Keto. I take that every morning, so I know I get the immunity support. My ultimate immunity, of course, is in Jesus Christ, my Lord and stuff. But I still have to have, if I want to be able to reach a specific audience, and most of us want to be healthy, because if anything we learned during the last 2 years, a lot of us weren't healthy.
Correct.
And not only in our spiritual journey, but also in our life journey as we're here, too many Americans and too many people were actually, they were very sick, and COVID exacerbated that in a lot of communities. As you know, I've had people pass that I know, veterans that passed from it. They had underlying conditions.
Right.
And I think as we get out of this and stuff, we have the ability to be able to have such a diverse environment in the Christian realm and stuff when it comes to it. But if we have a testimony, we have products that work, and people want to order these and stuff, you buy it at a wholesale rate at Howard Superstore.
So tell us, with your products that you have, because you mentioned like, there's, some knockoffs and then I guess we'll say, competition with other businesses. What sets yours apart?
So what sets ours apart is you're buying it at a wholesale retail, right? We buy it by the truckload. And that's why at Howard Superstore, I don't touch the shipping unless I get it personally myself and I deliver it to you or ship it out to you and stuff. But what our ownership also started doing was we came up with a sample program. And we started with the CBD coffee, as you guys saw the TV commercial, our Gen Java, best tasting coffee. And guess what? Coffee is going to be the #1 commodity, outpacing oil.
Interesting.
Because we're demonizing energy right now. And it's affecting us, the consumer. So consumer says, okay, either I'm going to feed myself, I got to fill up my gas tank up. Where am I going to come with this extra money?
Right.
Having a home-based business allows you that flexibility if you're willing to work at it. And that's what people need to understand. You're not going to get rich overnight being an entrepreneur. You need to have the daily grind, just like you've built your brand and you own the rights. You don't have to answer to a corporation.
Right. Exactly.
Because you are your own corporation.
Yes, sir. That's it.
It's the same thing as being an independent distributor at Genesity. We've got great ownership, but I just have to invite people, let them try the products with our sample pack program. And we were talking about this too. How many people have issues with sleep, anxiety? As Americans, our minds are completely stimulated by our cell phones, by
Yeah.
our TV, by
Agreed.
binge watching. It's hard to get a good quality sleep. So Delta
Understood.
8.
Yeah. Oh,
This right here, guys
yes.
and
Delta
ladies,
8.
this stuff works, okay? And I have a sample pack program. I'll give you the information once we conclude and stuff that I'm giving away this, but you have to be 21 years old to be able to get this, okay?
So what? Sleeplessness, anxiety, worry, and stress, pain and inflammation, tumor cells, growth of cancerous cells, memory loss, nausea and vomiting, and loss of appetite. Okay. So, all right. So, this Delta 8. Okay, we definitely want you to elaborate more, but I know that there was a issue going on, and so kind of talk about that.
The legislators, some of the legislators, especially in Virginia Beach, right? Not Virginia Beach, but in our Virginia Congress, are talking about it because there's a lot of knockoffs at these vape shops, at these CBD stores that they buy not from a registered facility, but they buy from overseas. And
I think we might have lost them a little bit there. Again, we're talking with Howard Super. Howard. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, we're having some technical issues there. All right, Howard. Yeah. All right. There you are. You're back. So go ahead.
Okay.
You tell people were not I guess getting stuff from overseas or whatever.
A lot of these CBD stores and stuff, they try to get the cheapest stuff they can get, but then they charge the consumer. With ours, it's formulated in a approved facility. It's lab tested, third party validation. It's on my website and everything. Of course, you keep it out of the reach of children and pets. That's what their concerns are. Is that they have a certain amount of hemp, right? And this is protected. Delta 8 is protected under the Farm Bill Act of 2018. And these legislators don't know, they don't have the education about it. And they're, because they've had children have issues that grabbed it or especially young children and stuff and some other things. Ours, we make sure that we tell people, I said, these has simple instructions. You have to adjust your body to it too and stuff. And like this stuff here, does it look like candy to you? Think a kid would grab it? But see, it's in a Ziploc bag. So unless the kid is really strong, you keep it out of the reach. We tell people that. So what Genesity did was that they've tried and formulated, and spent money to formulate these. And they have a formulator that actually deals with, we're the only company that I know of online that actually has a Delta 8 like this and stuff. Now, this is our big jar, 20 pieces of our Delta 8. This is our small one. This could go on, if you had a store and you wanted to sell this, you can buy this sign up as a free customer at Howard Superstore, provide the information. You can see our wholesale resale prices where you can buy as many as you want of these and then sell it at your store if you wanted to. You're giving the customer something compared to these other ones that have remnants of. That's why they're trying to stop that, because they've had children get hurt. They've had people, other things happen. So the legislator, our attorney that they have as an independent Genesity team leader, the corporation, I sent them the link to, I think it was WTKR3 was talking about it. The legislators trying to ban this. Now, ours shouldn't be banned, so we're trying to educate the legislator in Virginia to make sure, because there's certain states that do not allow people to sell this, or they can consume it, but they can't sell it in their state and stuff. Now, say if I give it away and stuff to a family member and stuff, and they're in another state, most of the states that I know of and stuff, it's legal. Right. So there's a misunderstanding when it comes to the state legislator and a lot of these states. So they're working through this because it's not illegal. Our biggest thing is like, it's not there to treat or cure, as that graphic says. That's the key down in the bottom and stuff. And it tells you some of the things that potentially, there's going to be side effects. And I'm going to tell people this, that once you do try this and stuff, you're going to sleep you could sleep anywhere from 7 to 9 hours and stuff. If you don't if you've got restless leg syndrome and stuff, there's certain things that our ownership, he has had restless leg syndrome, our CEO, Tim Siebert. So him and his wife take this. They've tried knockoffs before, and they had to take 2 or 3 of them. This one, you take 1/3 of this gummy the first night, about 90 to 120 minutes prior to going to sleep and stuff. You do not want to get behind a wheel or operate any kind of machinery.
No, definitely don't want that.
But then your body gets used to it, and then the next night, because what I do is I give in the sample packs. I give 2 of these gummies basically. So say if you have a husband and wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, they want to try it and stuff. So I pay for the shipping right now, and I'm also using the Nextdoor app, which is a cool app that's around most of the.
I think I've seen that. Yes.
Yeah. So I actually have an ad right now here in the greater Virginia Beach area and Hampton Roads area where people can get a free sample. And all I have to do is give me their name, their address, email address, phone number, because I want to follow up with them. I want to know what they thought about it and stuff like that. And that's the key. In any business, you want to have a follow-up because consumers are particular, especially right now as we go through this inflationary, juggernaut that we're dealing with everything going, and everything's shrinking.
Everything's shrinking. Yeah,
exactly.
It is.
Toilet paper. I was reading about that today. Toilet paper is shrinking.
Really, even toilet paper. Wow, that's interesting. But
this is not shrinking. This is you get.
So how often do you take this? Is it every night?
Also,
a disclaimer: if you work at a facility that drug tests you, you will pop positive on because it's 0.03 hemp, right? So it's got that on there, but you can go to your doctor and tell them, this is something I need for my sleep. This is what I'm taking, and then your HR, you can talk to them. That's what they told us and stuff. And there's people that've done that.
Okay.
So that's just one of the caveats is like, if you do operate heavy machinery, I don't suggest you take this, or if they randomly drug test you, because there's a point where I don't want you to lose your occupation and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's the caveat. But as it gets more and more mainstream, people will understand that, hey, my sleep is crucial. For years, I wasn't getting proper sleep. And I was fighting the Veterans Administration about that. And finally, I don't have to do that. I got everything's taken care of. I'm not going to get better, but I'm getting better sleep. This helps. And I'm trying to get off a lot of the medicines that they prescribe us veterans and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Just like anything. I mean, I think even in the civilian community, they subscribe certain medicines when there's natural remedies out there and stuff.
Right. Well, that's all about making money. So, hey.
Of course, we know about it's about the mighty dollar, but,
right.
They would rather have sick people than healthy people.
Well, that's how you make money is off of sick people. Sick people. Hey, we want to say hello to someone from Portugal. How you doing?
Okay,
all right.
Cool.
Yes. Okay. Again, we're talking with Mr. Howard Martell, all right, at howardsuperstore.com. If you have any questions, make sure you go visit his website because, they have a lot of great, cool things there that you need to definitely partake of. And again, it's also a big business opportunity for you because, again,
we are global.
They are global for sure. And again, this Delta 8 force is what we are talking about. So this is pretty much accurate right here, basically, right?
And so DJ Ronnie Ron, I just posted to anybody in the audience, this is how you can request your free sample pack from me.
Okay, hold on. Let me get that for you. Okay. Man, again, the Delta 8 force. All right. If you want a sample pack. All right.
Now, right now I'm shipping to the United States. So I can't send it to Portugal. That's going to cost some good money.
Yeah.
But anybody in the United States, anybody in Hampton Roads wants to try it, hit me up and stuff. Go to that website down, that link right there. Fill it out. I guess some of it didn't show up, I guess.
Just to kind of give it a minute now. Yeah, because we well, yeah, all right. No, yeah, some of it did not show up.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the rest of it. See if that works.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. So yeah.
That's how to contact me. You can text message me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd be glad to send it out to you and try it. And that's all I ask is for your honest opinion. Did it work for you? Because the
Okay.
biggest thing I've learned in the last 2 years is you got to take care of your health, but
That is it.
also you have to have the proper sleep. And
Agreed.
and if you don't have the proper sleep, that's why I was as high as 195, and I'm down to like 166 or 7 now. I
Wow.
haven't weighed that since even high school, and I was a little lighter than that in high school.
Man, I remember that weight. I played football in that weight. Yes.
And, and there's other benefits too, listed and stuff. But the fact of it is that each of our products does have a 30-day money back guarantee too, and stuff like that. So,
okay. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
yeah.
Okay.
So we have that. You just have to, of course, you have to return. If you have anything left, you return that back. They provide you the instructions.
Mm-hmm.
And as DJ Ron said, there is a business opportunity in this too. We've got over 21 products. I use a lot of them.
Okay.
I save on my energy bill consistently still with Gen Energy.
Okay.
That thing right there saved me.
How long
I've had
have
it
you
for
had
2
it?
years.
2 years. Okay.
And I saved, I think about $2,700
Wow.
so far on my energy bill. It hasn't been above $200.
So will this work with anywhere, or you have to own your home?
If you can an apartment complex and stuff, or if you have, you just have to check with your landlord and stuff if it's all right to it, because it goes right next to your junction box.
Okay.
And what it does is it protects your electronic equipment, protects you from microsurges, and it will up to 45% reduce your energy costs. And guess what's going up too? Energy, food, anything that needs oil, gas, everything is just, I think we're almost living in a, I don't know. It's just like a alternate reality. I feel like I'm the Matrix in 2022. I thought during COVID, it was crazy. But then we just come in and it's like, what? And I know God's in control. It's just, it frustrates people because there's so many people struggling right now. I can't say that. I mean, I made an effort to holistically look at everything, right? And I'm glad that I have been in a business for a while because I have that extra income coming in. But even any of my pay raises and all that stuff, that was evaporated because of the high inflation that we're dealing with. They say it's 7+%, but I think it's above that right now, to be honest with you.
That's why it's so important to have multiple streams of income, especially
exactly. You know that. You know that. That's why you got the hustle on too, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate getting. I think it's the Lifestyle magazine that you send to the house too.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I appreciate that.
Thank you, sir. Yes, hey,
I know that's a popular magazine. It's got good articles in it. It's got some good recipes in there.
Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And it's part of that partnership, that I've been trying to help our local community, especially a body of believers and stuff.
Especially those
because
businesses.
We have each other.
Yes.
And if we can take back that territory and show people, hey, yeah, you can have a job and still work, but legally and ethically, having a home-based business is the best thing because you don't own the business. You are independent of it. And the corporation's the one taking all the risk. They're the ones, but then you have to put forth the effort and the work. And one of the things is doing this sample program because it's going to cost me a few dollars to ship it out, but it's only going to cost me. I went on Amazon and got these Ziploc bags. And then I put 2 gummies in there with the instructions with my labels and then send it. And I go to the kiosk there at the post office and send it first class or whatever is the cheapest. It's like $4.50 or whatever. But I get it into a person's hands potentially between 24 to 48 hours based on my schedule, but also based on when you request it because the website to request the free sample or just email me and just say what it says on the screen there. Sleep sample because it's going to help you sleep.
There you go.
And that's the picture of what it is and some of our pricing and stuff. This also includes what we, you're going to have shipping and handling and sales tax if you're in the United States. So it's going to be a little more than that, but it's cheaper than trying to figure it out yourself, or even having pharmaceutical medicines that you don't know what, they have side effects.
Right.
And I've been trying to wean, like I said, I've been trying to wean myself off of some of the meds naturally. And sleep is one of those that we need, and anxiety, because a lot of people are anxious right now. Because of what's going on in the world, and just, people just need to understand that, hey, be in your word. Do the best you can to be able to help others if you have that, if you do have the ability to do that and stuff. And this is kind of, I'm helping myself and my family, but I'm also helping others because I'm giving them a chance to not only have some great products, but also sleep. And as I said, we don't get enough sleep, and that's crucial to your entire body, because if you don't get the proper sleep, everything is just thrown off. That's why I hate daylight savings time.
I do too. I think they should just leave it as
They're
is.
talking about doing away with it too.
They've been talking about that for years. That's like, look, just go and do it. I mean, but yeah, I totally agree with you. Again, we're talking with Howard Martell of howardsuperstore.com. It has over 21 different products. If you're out there watching, again, I want to thank those who are watching on Savior Connect, as well as Twitch and other platforms. Look, you need to get in contact with Howard, especially if you want to get into a business. Okay. Again, doesn't matter what business you get into, you have to work it. And again, be patient. All right. Be on your grind. And Howard is definitely doing that and having much success with it. All right. Howard, what last thing that you want to say to an aspiring entrepreneur out there? And
so, because I think because being a former military member, I've always had that entrepreneurial spirit. But I think what the military did after serving for 20 years and when I retired from that first career in 2012 from the Navy honorably, it taught me about teamwork, building tasks, everything that needs to be in place. But then I had great mentors along the way too, because my success didn't happen overnight. It happened because I never gave up, but I also saw the value of having a home-based business. As I said before, I'm not a tax person, but I do have a tax preparer and that does my home-based business taxes, which I already got my taxes done finally.
All right.
And as I said before, it does legally and ethically lower your taxes, and to me, it's a smart investment. Just like DJ Ronnie Ron has his platforms and stuff, and he DJs at the skating rink and stuff, and makes money that way, and also provides joy to people who, we've been trapped for, almost 2 years.
Right.
So people are trying to get back to normal. And that's the thing, is that more and more people have quit their jobs too. I'm not saying quit your job. What I'm saying is having a home-based business is that way to become your own boss, but understand you are accountable for your success. You put God at the top, and then what you do is you listen to the leaders within the company, and you invite people out to our webinars that we have too and stuff. And that's what I do. I invest money back into my business and stuff, and it's paying off. I think as we have the inflation numbers come down too, I think business will definitely pick up. But having a home-based business will give you that flexibility if you're willing to work at it. Yes, it does lower certain taxable things are nice to have, that you don't get that as a W-2 employee.
Exactly.
You get it as a sole proprietor, as a limited liability company, S-Corp, corporation. Yes. And that's why I am a small S-Corp, a corporation.
Awesome.
And this is under that blanket and stuff. And it was a smart investment, because what it does is it protects me if somebody tries to sue me. They don't go after my other assets at Howard Martell. They don't touch my other stuff.
Right.
They only can, but of course, it's one of those things where you look at it and you say, okay, is this something that I want to do? Do they have products that are really game changers that are going to have me either become healthier, support my immune system, make sure that whenever this next pandemic happens, whenever that is, that you have that immunity to support, especially as we get older and stuff. It's not going to get easier from what I'm hearing from people once we do turn 50. Now I have 2 years for that. But
well, hey, I'm already there and I'm grateful. And hey, I feel great and I'm looking forward to the future here. Man, Howard, we want to thank you so much as always. Again, thank you for your continued support and advertising on all our platforms. And we're just looking to hear much great success stories out there. All right, concerning you, because you're a genuine person. And thank you again. All right, again, make sure you get in contact with Howard, 757-647-2886. All right, give him a call. He is there waiting for you. Go visit the website, howardsuperstore.com. Go look at all the products that they have to offer there. Again, 21 different products from energy to nutrition, supplements, whatever.
CBD coffee.
Hey,
and coffee's costing more, so stop. Brew it yourself.
Yeah.
I also have a sample pack program for that too.
Oh, wow. See,
yeah. That's what's great, because this is what's made a lot of people multi-millionaires is sample packs and then following up the customer.
There you go. Hey,
and then let them decide. One thing I learned is you are selling stuff, but you're also, people need to know who you are and your story. Just like, we have our testimonies as believers in Christ. You have your testimonies. It's the same thing in business. If I can tell people, say, hey, I've been taking these products for years. I've saved on my energy bill. You want to see my energy? Want to see my, bill? And we have actually on my website, when you do go to the Gen Energy unit, you'll see some of from the ownership to other people who showed you how their kilowatts were reduced and how much they saved.
There you go. Wow.
Yeah. So, and things aren't getting cheaper. And if there's a way for you to start a home-based business, you can start for free and earn money with us. And there's different other levels too. And training is provided.
Come on, guys. Hey, what are you waiting on? All right, step out. Hey, go visit howardsuperstore.com or go ahead on and give him a call as well. He's there for you. All right, there's the number on the screen. Hey, Howard, thank you again. We were definitely going to do this again as well. And hey, as I said, we're just looking forward to hearing much success to you. All right. Again, if you're an aspiring entrepreneur out there, if you have a business, we'd love to definitely discuss some things and talk with you, because, hey, we need to know what it is that you have that needs to be presented, because we create the platforms as well as control the exposure. That's what we do here at Music Industry Networks, LLC. Okay. And this is one of the podcasts, the platform's 21st Century Podcast. I want to thank you all so much. I want to thank our guest, Howard Martell. And again, go visit howardsuperstore.com, and we'll see you again with another episode of the 21st Century Entrepreneur.
Yeah, have a good one, okay? We'll see you soon, okay?
What is empowerment? What impact does it have on our community? Seeking to understand the mind of an entrepreneur? Let's find out.